Good morning. Thank you for being here. I'm Matt Pieper, in for Anne-Marie Green. It's Tuesday, September 6th, 2022. This is the CBS Morning News. Good morning. I'm Matt Pieper, in for Anne-Marie Green. We begin with a legal victory for former President Trump. A special master will be appointed to review documents seized from his Florida home last month. The judge's ruling could delay the Justice Department's investigation into Trump's handling of classified material. Bradley Blackburn is in New York with more. Hi there, Bradley. Breaking overnight, one person is dead and 9 others are missing after a small plane crashed in Puget Sound in Washington state. We begin with breaking developments about classified material that was recovered from former President Trump's home in Florida. The Justice Department says Trump's team likely concealed and removed documents to obstruct the investigation. Hi, everyone. I'm Matt Pieper. Thanks for joining us. Here's a look at the top stories we're following right now. A legal victory for former President Donald Trump as a federal judge orders a pause in the DOJ's review of material seized from the former president's private home. What we know about the so-called special master and the legal reasoning behind it. Flight delays, cancellations, and nearly 100 million travelers on the road this holiday weekend. What you can expect if you're trying to get home. President Biden returns to Pennsylvania for the third time in a week. What he's there to discuss and how he plans to use it as a midterm push. Tonight, one of the most closely watched primaries takes place in Wyoming. Polls show Republican Congresswoman Liz Cheney trailing her opponent, Harriet Hageman, by about 30 points. This year's U.S. Open tennis tournament keeps surprising fans with unexpected wins and twirls that people did not think they'd see again. Australian Nick Kyrgios is heading to the men's singles quarterfinals for the first time. Every year, billions of dollars are spent on gift cards, but a new study shows a lot of that money goes to waste. Here's Astrid Martinez. Serena Williams' magical run at the U.S. Open continues. The 23-time Grand Slam champion defeated number 2 seed Anett Kontaveit in last night's second-round match. Williams, who turns 41 this month, won the first set, lost the second, and came storming back in the deciding third set. This morning, people are remembering Britain's Princess Diana, who died 25 years ago today. Mourners in London are paying their respects in front of Kensington Palace. There's a large memorial honoring Diana's life and legacy. To this day, she remains a source of fascination to people around the world. Ian Lee is at Kensington right now for us this morning. Hi there, Ian. Russia announces sanctions against dozens of Americans who are now permanently banned from entering Russia. Among them, actor and activist Sean Penn, who has been to Ukraine and shown his support. Actor Ben Stiller is another name on the list. He has also been vocal with his support for Ukraine and has met with the country's president. Other Americans banned from entering Russia include Arizona Senators Mark Kelly and Kyrsten Sinema, U.S. Commerce Secretary Gina Raimondo, and Pennsylvania Senator Pat Toomey. Britain's Prince Harry and his wife Meghan are in the UK attending events for some of their favorite charities. Well, those are some tough challenges because, as you just mentioned, some of those there, it's interesting. A lot of those issues we're also having here in the U.S. So, you hear people complain about recession, inflation, gas prices, but you're dealing with so much of the same thing. And now this is an incoming leader who has to deal with it as well. Earlier in the week, in knee-deep water, at least it's at your feet now. That's kind of good news. And Robert Costa joins us now from West Palm Beach, Florida. So, Bob, a lot of us have not heard this special master term before. So what is it, and what kind of impact could this have on the Justice Department's investigation? Sarah, this marks President Biden's third appearance in Pennsylvania over the course of just the past week. So why is he spending so much time there? Of course, he's from Pennsylvania, but why else is he there? It's been a rocky summer for the airline industry. Widespread staffing shortages have caused a spike in delays and cancellations. I was scrolling social media before this. I have friends going from Maine to Florida. Their flight was delayed, so their cancellation was missed. So now they have to go into another airport and rent a car, which I'm sure they have to pay for the rental car to get home on time. I'm sure they're not alone. So what should people expect if they're maybe trying to get home right now? Should they expect delays? Should they expect cancellations? Now to your CBS Money Watch report, Wall Street is pointing to a higher open this morning after being closed for the holiday yesterday. The markets have given up much of the gains made in July and August when traders hoped the Fed might ease up on raising rates. Drugstore giant CVS Health is looking to reach customers at home.
Matt Pieper explains in today's Money Watch report.
Well, how about this? Some good Wall Street news as the stock market had its best day in nearly a month Tuesday. The Dow gained 754, Nasdaq up 353, the S&P 500 taking in 105. And some good news for Netflix too. That's because its second quarter earnings were not as bad as analysts thought. Ford is recalling nearly 3 million vehicles over concerns that they could roll away after drivers put them in park. The recall includes some of Ford's popular models like the Escape, Fusion, and Edge. This is CBS News Flash. I'm Matt Pieper in New York. My time is running out. Those words from Dr. Anthony Fauci, who says he expects to retire by the end of President Biden's current term. The 81-year-old has been head of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases since 1984 and has advised every president since Ronald Reagan. That is the CBS Morning News for this Tuesday. Thanks for watching. I'm Matt Pieper. Have a great day.